And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week.
Welcome and namaskar, and once again it's that time of the week when we have the honor of welcoming Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parikh in our show this week with Dr. Sudhir Parikh right here on ITV Gold. Namaskar, Doctor.
Namaskar everyone.
So I know you were traveling and you have been just back recently. I want you to talk about your travel. I know you went to India and you had a busy schedule there, meeting everybody from, who is who of the town there. So let's talk about that first.
Well, my trip was very good. It's mainly the kind of social trip. Mm-hmm. It's on the way to Nairobi, Africa, because we have a Global Physician of Indian Origins Media Convention there. And I'm being incoming president from this coming January 26th. I was going there to attend the Global Physician of Indian Origin. As you know, the Global Physicians of Indian Origin is a very big umbrella organization of the doctors of Indian origin. Those doctors who studied in India and then came out from the India to establish all over the world in 57 different countries. Right now, we have Indian doctors who are established, and they are almost like 1.4 million Indian doctors who belong to our organization. And our organization's main goal is to educate young doctors twice a month on a virtual meeting, as well as help the India for exchange program, faculty exchange program, professor exchange program, as well as help the India to update the new development in the medicine and science. So this is a great platform, and we are also very useful when COVID happened, and also we are very useful in any calamity happens in India, because this is a great platform in not only one country but 57 different countries. And all Indian doctors, they are really well connected emotionally and kind of physically to the Mother India. Then, of course, I've spent few days in the Delhi, Mumbai, as well as in Gujarat, and it happened to be a birthday of the Rajnath ji, our defense minister. So I had an opportunity to go personally and meet him and wish him all the best because he's a great leader and he's our defense minister, and we wish him very much. And of course, I congratulated him because of the Operation Sindoor, because at the end of the day, credit goes to him being a defense minister, right?
Yeah.
And of course, then I went to Ahmedabad, met quite a few friends and political VIPs. And also that week, it happened to be our Chief Minister Bhupendra Bhai Patel's birthday.
Wow.
So I had an opportunity to wish him a birthday. And that was a good trip. I also met chairman of the Prasar Bharati, Doordarshan, Navneet Sigal. And I promised him, and we discussed the strategy to how to promote their new digital app called Wave. And I think he is very much interested in working with ITV Gold, and let's see how we work together in the future.
Wonderful. Everything sounds so exciting, whatever you did there. But now let's start with, of course, politics is the main thing in India right now. And that too, we are talking about Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, who unexpectedly resigned. So he said, because of health issues, he resigned. So I want to know from you, what will happen next? Will there be a new election, or any predictions you have?
I think probably Rashtrapati can, because his term is not over yet. He's halfway. His term was supposed to completed in 27. So I think still another 2 years to go. Therefore, I think most likely Rashtrapati Murmu can appoint anyone as a vice president. But I don't know exact what's the constitutional procedure of appointment of vice president like this, because this is the first time it happened. It never happened in whole history of 75 years of history of India. So hopefully some good person will replace him, and we wish him all the best for his health and congratulate him for his all the activities and all the initiative he did for India.
So, there are a lot of debates going on around this only right now, as Congress leader, that is Jairam Ramesh, he questions Vice President Dankar's sudden resignation and says it's more than what meets the eye. So even he says that ask Prime Minister Modi ji to intervene and stuff like that. So tell me, is there any merit in this, as VP was presiding over some critical matters?
Well, we don't know, because we don't know the facts. And I know that I have also heard quite a few, and particularly in the social media and as well as in the real media, that there is so many theories of controversies going on, and we don't know which one is what. But the fact that he resigned and nobody has commented, it means everybody in BJP or in the government wanted to let him do what he wanted to do. So it means nobody wanted to, just what the Congress leader is saying, I mean, they're indirectly saying to keep him there. But probably most of the BJP leaders are not saying anything about him.
But do you think there is a reason? I feel even, Modi ji also hasn't made a statement, issued any statement regarding this.
So that's why, so they all agreed that it was a kind of planned resignation. We don't know.
Okay. Let's talk about the cricket. And a lot of Indian cricket players declined to play against Pakistan in World Championship of Legends based on recent hostilities between two countries, thereby forcing to cancel the match. So my question is this just natural that patriotism triumphs everything?
I think so, because patriotism triumphs everything, because, but again, there are two thoughts. One is, of course, what they are doing is correct thing, that they should not play with the Pakistan, because we had a recent conflict between India and Pakistan. But again, some other part of the world, Indian population may think that it's a sports, and sports has nothing to do with the politics.
Absolutely.
So they should play, and that way you may kind of decrease the bitterness between two countries. So depends upon which camp you are. You can say that.
But do you think just playing cricket can decrease, as you said, the bitterness between two countries?
Yeah, no, because in India cricket is like a more than religion, and that's why it has a lot of impact in the people.
So I have a question here from Rutu Raj. Rutu Raj wants to know, Pakistan is trying to leverage their current presidency of UN Security Council to have a debate on Kashmir issue. Meanwhile, US has designated the Resistance Front, believed to be responsible for recent Pahalgam shootings, as a foreign terrorist organization. Is this a victory for the Indian diplomacy and embarrassment for Pakistan?
Well, I think we should not let United Nations discuss or debate on the Kashmir issue, because Kashmir is an integral part of the India. And that is all done and said, and that chapter is closed, kind of. So there is no need to discuss or debate on our own part of the country. And therefore, I agree that in government of India should not agree on that. And I think if USA is also helping us not to have that debate, that's a good thing, because that's not there's no need to make the Kashmir international issue anymore.
All right. And so now let's talk about this Indian and American delegations. They concluded their fifth round of discussions for the agreement in Washington. That was last week. So, what do you believe is holding up this much awaited trade agreement, and when can we expect it to be completed?
I think it should be done by August 3rd or 4th, first week of August. And it is going very well, except one or two issues, particularly the agriculture tariff. And import of, and export of the agricultural goods, and if that can be resolved, then I think there should not be any problem between U.S. and India agreement.
But do you think, like, Mr. President Trump, he will go ahead with these reciprocal tariffs and penalties after August 1st?
No, I think they both will agree on the kind of baseline tariff, like 10% on the Indian goods, and India also will reduce all the tariff on the imported cars and goods and everything, American goods, down to 25% instead of 50% or 75%.
Okay. And let's talk about the U.S. politics, with bad blood, I would say, the current bad blood between the Democrats and Republicans. And so do you think, are we headed to a government shutdown later this year?
I don't think so, because government shutdown is not does not serve any purpose, and doesn't look good on the party in the power. So I don't think Republican Party will do everything not to there will be a shutdown, and they have majority in both houses right now, so they can manage and manipulate the number of voting members and so forth. So I don't think they will be shut down.
So you think that President Trump will be able to work across the aisles to get the support?
Yes, yes.
All right. So let's move on to our rapid fire round. And the first question is from Ashok from New Jersey, wants to know, with Bihar election in mind, will BJP pick Nitish Kumar as their vice president candidate? Yes or no?
Right now, I don't think so, because Nitish Kumar is very critical and important for election itself. So they want Nitish Kumar to be there. And after that, probably they may. Depending upon the results of the election. But right now, BJP needs this Nitish Kumar to fight that election, because Nitish Kumar controls a lot of pichda votes, and they need that votes to win.
All right. My next question is here from Diksha from Vancouver. One is asking, will European Union's tough stand on Russia oil purchase impact India's position on buying Russian oil?
I think India has as our Minister of Petroleum, Hardeep Singh Puri, says that India has a right to buy petrol from anywhere and everywhere, wherever the resources are available, and what is good for India. So I think India will probably end up buying from the Russia too.
Okay. Samir from California is asking, is global warming for real, as we are seeing some extreme heat and storm conditions?
Well, I mean, global warming theoretically, yes, is real, but practically we don't know. Because sometimes it feels like it's real, and sometimes it does not feel like it's real.
All right. Jiten from New Jersey is asking, do you agree with changes Kennedy is doing to CDC vaccine policy and advisory team?
I think what he's trying to do is to try to kind of cut back on, or clean up a lot of vaccine side effects, vaccine question mark, and all those things. And then that's why probably, there are certain time vaccine can harm more than help in certain disease. So we don't know. So I think let's see how he functions and how he kind of conducts his power in that department.
All right. So before you give out this week's message, I want to remind our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parikh on Facebook at Dr. Parikh, and you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is SUDPARIKH. Please go ahead.
Well, dear friends, right now it's really all the war fronts between Russia and Ukraine is getting a little quieter. War between Iran and Iraq, Iran and Israel is kind of on temporary ceasefire and hold. And I think there is a permanent peace between the Hamas and Israel as of a couple of days ago. So, and of course, there is a ceasefire between Pakistan and India. So I think all the war fronts are a little quieter, and it's a better for world and people of the world, because we do not want any war. We want a peace and negotiation. And as you know, that most powerful real what do you call it, instrument instrument is that by talking on the table, across the table, and that's a very powerful tool to control all the conflict and disagreement.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You.